welcome to another adventure in Old Code. Well, we welcome back my brother Jeff for this new exciting adventure into something I think he wrote, perhaps. It's called Escape. So let's dive in and see what we get. Now, Jeff, you have no idea what this is?
No, but I suspect it'll all come flooding back hilariously.
Awesome. Escape. Come on. There we go. Has it come back to you yet?
Oh, let's see. Catch, ending. Oh my, no.
I wonder.
Although I recognize this the def FND down there. This function is clearly calculating the distance between two things.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Based on the variables, I'd say this is probably a fairly simple program.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a bit of lines to it. Okay, let's have a look and see what happens. Okay, what's your speed?
Well, better do 1.
Better do 1. Yeah, good. Okay, 1. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So they are. What just happened? We better try again. This time 2 speed. So
I don't know.
So there's these 2 circles and they're traveling. These guys are traveling in parallel, it almost seems like. Now there's a number at the top left, 130. Oh.
Okay, so there's a gray dot on the screen.
Is there?
I believe the gray dot. Yes, when you see the circles moving.
Oh yeah,
you'll see a gray dot and a white dot, and you can see that the circles are honing in on the gray dot.
Kind of, and then this thing appears.
I believe that's the point of view of the dot having circles coming at you. The circles are the bad guys.
Really? So can I move?
I hope so.
I'm pressing all the...
You moved.
Did I?
Oh, there, you're going down.
Am I really?
Oh. What do you mean? You can't see?
Oh, I'm looking at the gray dot. It's not moving. Okay.
Oh, you're looking at the white dot.
Oh. There's a white dot?
There's a white dot and a gray dot.
Oh, no. There's a color 3 dot as well. So this happened.
Color 3.
Color 3 is that cyan color, that pink color that the circle is right now. There's a dot of that color, and the one circle collided with that dot, and instantly this happened. So so I see the cyan dot in sort of the middle of the screen.
Okay, it's appearing to be gray to me.
They're both moving towards the dot.
Yes, that's you. You control that dot.
Oh,
these
my
bad guy circles are trying to hit you.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I am moving it. Okay. Oh, and I'm probably trying to get to...
Yes, to the brighter dot.
To the brighter dot. Oh, my word, that's hard to see. I'm actually not pressing any buttons for a while now. I think I overloaded the keyboard buffer. Oh, and then that number is is the distance between me and that dot, I bet. Oh, wait a second. No, it's not. I'm constantly moving.
Yes, you are.
So I just have to pick a direction. I don't
And
have to keep my finger on the button in order to move. That's what's happening.
oh, is that what you were doing? Well, that was dumb of you.
Okay, I think what I want to do, oh man, they're all, okay, I'll try and figure out how to move
Try
that.
to win.
Try to win. So 8 is up and 4 is to the left. Oh dear, down. Oh man, okay. So that this is a hard game.
Well, it's randomly placed, so sometimes it might just be impossible.
I want to make that dot a different color. You see that dot as gray?
Yes.
Okay, it's pink to me. That's really weird. Oh boy. Okay, well let's
We can rig it so that it's
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know which pixel is you. So let's go.
There's not very many pixels in this game.
No, well, there's 2 piece sets.
Yes, that's an array of 2. Those are the circles.
Okay, so there's color 5 and color 14.
Yes, so color 5 is going to be.
Oh, is that color 5 and not color 3? Okay. So if I make this, color 15, then my dot should be white.
Yes.
Oh, but now I'm multicolored again.
Oh, but now you might win.
Yeah, I might win.
Oh no! Now you're not gonna win.
Oh
no!
Okay.
Did you try going diagonally?
No, I did not. Can I do that? Yeah, I probably can. Eh?
I don't know.
Oh, let's go up.
Try diagonal.
Nope.
Okay, so the circles can go diagonal, but you can't. So they have an advantage. But you can go, and it looks like you're going about the same speed as them.
Yep. So if I maybe make it speed 1, oh, I can't.
I think that's just the speed of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, now we. Oh no, you're gonna die. Nope, nope. Oh, you're a little bit faster. Oh, wow. What bad reflexes.
Thing is, I don't have a number pad. I'm trying to. You know what? Let's go through the code and change it. Here we go. Here we go. If down equal 8, 6, 2, and 4. I'm going to make 8 be W. Down be 2. So 2 is down, or S. And then 4 would be to the left. So that'll be A. And then 6 is going to be to the right. So that will be D. And now I can have some semblance of what? Now I have to keep my thing pressed. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, let's open this back up. This is kind of...
You broke it.
I did break it. Now, are we sure this is your program? This is your program?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Okay.
do remember, yes.
All right. Well, let's go through the code and we'll see if
I mean,
okay.
oh,
Um,
we'll just go.
yeah. Yeah. Let's just go through the code. For our viewers, I think we're having a bit of a sync issue with our video and our audio. So if we appear to be talking past one another, that's why. Have patience with us and give us lots of money. Okay. Okay. So catch an ending x, y, and ax as single, ay, and all these distance variables as singles, dist4, cot as single,
Okay.
1 as single, everything is a single, okay, xx and yy, and then in. How lovely. Oh, we've got you frozen right now. So I don't know if you can hear me, and I don't know if what's recording, but I seem to be by myself right now. Interesting. Okay, well, maybe you will come back. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I disappeared for a second.
Okay. Well, let's this this inline function calculates the distance between what? An object at xy and an object.
Well, A capital B.
All right. And so this is using Pythagoras.
Clearly, this is my program because of the strange variable names.
Uh, awesome. So this is the difference between the y's squared plus the difference between the x's squared, gives you the hypotenuse of your triangle, as everyone learns in grade 9. And you take the square root of that to get the distance. So you can get the distance between two objects. That's great. That's kind of cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. These inline functions, single variable names, I'm okay with that. Then a random number generator, awesome. Randomizing the timer. In is either 1 or 2. And yeah, I guess we'll see what that's all about. 1 and caught are 0. I'm guessing these are flags of some sort. Just whether you've won or whether you've been caught or something. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Screen 12, X and Y are 300. So is this you? You always start at 300?
Don't know.
Who knows? Okay, so X and Y are 300. Now, for each of the AX and AY variables, we're going to give a random number between 1 and, or a random coordinate on the screen, basically. So I'm guessing AX and AY are the coordinates of the two circle bag ice. And XX and YY is also a random coordinate. Z is 0.2 and ZZ is 0.259999999, because why not? Okay, now that we have everything set up and we have no idea what anything means, let's continue.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Z looks like Z is probably the speed of the bad guys, and ZZ is the speed of the good guy.
Oh, so I go faster than them.
Oh, and look.
Oh.
Yes, as you noticed while you were playing the game.
Okay, so I go
slightly
faster than them. So this is a possible hack. We can come back and change this to make it easy. But this is cool. Loop until fast is less than 5. So there's nothing stopping me from asking for a minus 76 speed.
Yes, you broke the game again.
Yes. I do that. I do that all the time. Okay. Okay, so We're only allowed maximum of 4 speed. We can go negative, but who cares? Who cares about that? And so the speed that you chose, okay, that's the scale at which Z becomes. Okay, so that's fine. That makes sense. Then we clear the screen. This looks like our game loop. So every time through the loop, so you want to talk us through this loop? What's this doing?
Okay, so that first for loop is clearly drawing the two circle bad guys, and it draws P set color 4, which is red, I guess.
Yeah, that's red.
Okay, and then it draws a circle, and it does that twice. This is at least I'm using arrays now.
Yep.
Okay. Moving on, we've got the P set X, Y, 5. So that's the player, and X, X, Y, Y is the goal.
The goal.
That's the little dot you're trying to get to.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Now D string equals in key string. That just accepts input. But if you don't hit anything, it actually just continues on. So this is normally we'd use an in key string in a empty do loop to capture keyboard input. But this is just, things can happen even if you don't hit a button. And I guess that's the circles are moving towards you if you don't hit a button. Okay, D string. Huh? What's S string?
Okay, I see what's going on here.
Good, because I don't.
All right, so if D string is not null, so if you press the button,
Yep.
then it stores what you pressed into S string.
Okay, yep.
That way, next time through the loop, when D string becomes null, it will remember what the last thing you pressed was, which is stored in S string.
Very good. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So
and you can see that if you've pressed something, it also puts a black P set on you to erase you, because I guess you're moving now.
yeah, you get to move, so you're going to get erased. Okay, that's if you don't hit anything. If
Of course, now we're looking at D string instead of S string, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. So, okay, so if D string, this is your four directions, 8, 6, 2, and 4. Now Y and X are your coordinates.
Yes, Z is your speed.
Right. Now Z is a single though, and so is Y, from what I recall.
Yes.
So this could change in a fraction of a pixel, but that's okay. Because when you send these values to the pset command, it converts them into integers anyway. So that's fine. So we decrease the Y if you're moving up, increase the X if you're moving right, so on and so forth. That seems to be good. Now,
Now we look at the S string. Okay, so this is pretty redundant. I mean, having the checking the D string and then moving the pixel is kind of redundant, because now we're looking at the S string, which is the last thing you pressed.
Right. And what you're doing is you're putting yourself, changing your position and erasing the pixel just below you?
Yes, erasing where you were.
Provided your speed isn't greater than 2.
Yes, but as you know, that's impossible.
Why is that impossible?
Well, you'll recall that speed.
You sound like a professor. You recall last week we discussed.
Z Z was our original speed, and it was 0.259999, and we multiply that by fast, which is between 1 and 4.
Right. Okay. So at most it's like 0.8, whatever.
Yes. So
Mm.
my ones here are okay. It's not bad programming.
Okay. No, that's good. Okay. So the upshot of all this is if I hit up, D string, is going up. We change the location of Y. We subtract Z from Y. And then we're going to do it again because S string is also up. So the first time you hit a button, you get a little boost.
Oh, can you do that and cheat? And if you press the button really fast, you go faster.
This is like hyper tapping. uh,
Okay, let's see what's next.
yeah, okay. So we've erased. Okay, so you've got your new position. We've erased your old position. Ah, yes, it is you. So crap. All right. So okay, so these are the circles. So for each circle, I guess, eh?
That's
So,
right. So there's some randomized behavior here. We got so crap is our variable between 1 and 3.
Yep.
And we've got if so crap is not 3, then we are moving the circles. And you
Okay.
can see that if a y is bigger than a, then we are moving a y by a factor of zz, and it's just erasing it and then moving it.
Right. Okay. So moving towards your Y position.
That's right. And then the next if is the same thing for the x's.
Right.
So that's how the circles are able to go diagonally because they're moving in the x and y
right.
at the same time.
Right. If this were an else if, they would only move in one direction. But because it does each if, does this one, moves the y, does this one, moves the x. Okay. And then why do we have another? Oh, this is the less than.
Yes.
These are the less than checks. Okay. So after this, the circle's moved towards the player, but only 2/3 of the time.
Yes.
So I guess that gives the player a little bit of leeway. See,
Well,
notice here.
it effectively reduces the circle's speed by 1/3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up a bit here. ZZ was the one that was bigger than Z. So ZZ, the circles do move faster than the player here, which I think, but because they're also only moving 2/3 of the frames, it might even out because 0.06 is, yeah, I think it pretty much, well, 0.06 on top of 2 is like 100 and like 130%. So they are moving 130% of your speed, but they're also only moving 66% of the time. So what is 66% of 130?
I bet it's about 95.
0.858. So they're actually
85.
moving 85% of your speed after it's all said and done. All right.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure it just happened that way. I mean, I don't think you wanted to. I'd like to make them move 85% of your speed. How can I do that?
Well, it is. I did do some fine tuning with the.
Yeah.
You can see with the values of Z and ZZ. And from running it, we see that your dot is moving just slightly faster than the circles, but you can't go diagonally. So there's like they
Right.
have an advantage. You also have an advantage.
Right. Right. Okay. Hey, we get to this in variable now, whatever that is. This was randomly chosen, 1 or 2, at the beginning of each loop.
Well, we can clearly see what's going on here. If in is 2, then we're drawing the circles in yellow.
Oh,
And if
yeah.
otherwise, we draw them in red. So they do flicker red and yellow.
Okay, that's what
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be like a fireball or something, but they just blink red and yellow. So that's what.
That's awesome. Okay, and then we do catch. Okay, so this must be checking to see if they've caught you yet or not.
Yes.
So for each of the circles, you're going to find the distance between the player, XY, and the circle. And if it's less than 2, that means you're caught.
Yes.
Okay. So there is some, they don't have to be directly on top of you. But this is an hypotenuse, so it's pretty darn close.
Yes, but remember that the coordinates are all singles. So
Right.
it's possible to be on the same pixel but have different coordinates. So this makes sure that that doesn't happen.
Fair enough.
Because if you're going in opposite directions colliding, you might never have exactly the same coordinate.
Right.
So
Right.
this makes sure that 2 is larger than your speed. So that should prevent that.
Right.
Plus, if you attempt to collide into the circles, then you don't know how to play.
Very good. All right. Dist 2 is, okay, so we're getting the distance between the player and his goal.
Yes.
And again, if it's less than 2, then we won. Woohoo.
Yes.
This is terribly awful. In was your variable that you calculated in the main routine. Sorry, I'm going to go.
But it's shared.
Yes, which I did all the time too. So where am I? So if in equals 2, so in is chosen to be randomly 1 or 2, and then you're going to make many different, very distinct decisions based on in. So in
Just one so far.
Well, it controls the red or the yellow circle, and here in catch, it controls this.
Well, we don't know what that is yet.
Break. Okay, so if it's not 2, so half the time this is going to happen.
Hold on, wasn't it FNR 3?
Was it?
Yes, I believe in can be 1, 2, or 3.
No, I think that was so crap. So crap was 3. In was all the way up here. Wait a sec.
Where's in? here somewhere.
Gotta be here somewhere. What?
What? Okay,
Huh?
so we've discovered some magic.
Here,
Oh, back up at the top.
but it.
Well, I'm sure if we were to continue to the end of the big loop, it would get randomized again, probably.
Yes. Okay. I definitely agree. Okay. So here we are. If it wasn't two, um, then the distance between these are the distance between the two bad guys,
Yeah.
and a break is a random number.
I understand what's going on now.
Okay. Please explain. This is so much
Okay, so
easier with you here.
I'm just reading the code here. It's pretty obvious.
Oh,
These three lines here are fairly straightforward. So maybe you want to interpret these. Take a crack at it.
if the distance between the two bad guys is less than 3, so they're really close, then there's a 1 in 70 chance that we win because they collide somehow.
Yes, they break.
They break.
That's why the variable is called break, because they bumped into each other.
Okay, so that because they stopped, I guess. Yeah,
Wow. If the bad guys break, we win. That's it.
if the bad guys break, they. But you know what? If this, yeah, okay, good. Okay, so if they get super close, there's always a random chance that we will win. And this is a 1 in 70, but it's also probably a 1 in 2. So it's really a 1 in 140. We get to find a fourth distance here between so if any bad guy gets within 2 of our goal, then we also win. Interesting.
Okay. So this is interesting because if we lure them into our goal, we win. So because everything starts off randomly, it might be impossible to get to the goal before they catch you. But
Interesting. Yep.
here are two ways that you can win otherwise. But I don't know why I made it dependent on the variable in. That's just stupid.
Well, like you said, there's more to come with in because right now it's set once and never changes. So we'll go back down to here.
What?
Okay, so I think I know what's happening here.
Okay.
Every
Do
time you
tell.
play the game, every,
Yes.
okay, every time you play the game, do they actually flicker? They do flicker. So in is
Yeah.
being changed. Where's in being changed?
I don't know.
This is crazy, freaky stuff. Well,
I told you it's magic.
Fine. In equals all modules, go. Okay, there.
Yeah.
There.
What?
Huh? What just happened? What's happening here?
Okay, I think you need to go back
Okay.
to the catch subroutine.
Catch subroutine. Okay. Here I am.
Are we drawing any circles?
No, we are not. This is just calculating. I think I can get the whole routine on the screen here. This is it's in its entirety.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go back to the main subroutine.
Here I am.
Okay, and you go down to the bottom of the loop.
Yep.
Okay, so it's printing dist 2.
Which is the distance between you and your goal.
Yes, but you're going to print in instead. Yes, this is some classic debugging.
Oh, yeah, this is great stuff. Okay.
All right, fire it up.
Okay, here we go. What?
Now they're not blinking.
This is like the electron when it goes through one of those slit experiments. If you look at it, then it's a diffused pattern. But if you don't look at
That's
it,
right. It's in some quantum state where it's two things at the same time.
How did you do this? Okay, so if we print in every time, the guys don't blink.
Well, try it again, Okay. That was just one time. Oh, now it's 2.
But
okay.
Now they're blinking.
Okay, explain what you're seeing. Oh, you died. Okay, those were blinking red and yellow, were they not?
Yes, so when it's 2, they're blinking, and they went straight for me. Here it's 1, and they're not blinking.
Well, that makes sense.
That does make sense. So there's 2 games, and you don't know which game you're playing. In version 1 of the game.
Yes, you do.
Well, based on the bad guys. So
yes, if you see that they're just red,
yep,
then they can break or something.
Right.
And if they're flickering, then you can't break them.
So if you're playing version 1 of the game, the way to win is to get to the goal. If you're playing version 2 of the game, you have an additional win condition by getting them to crash into each other. Am I right?
That's right.
And they also...
Now, yes, but I don't know if that was how I intended it.
That seems to be
that's how it is now.
All right, so before we get to see what the ending actually is, I want to win this game. So I'm going to win.
Okay, so you should be able to win by playing it normally.
Yes, I just have to recall that 2, 4, 6, and 8. 2, 4, that is 2 and 8. That's up and down. 4 and 6 is left and right. Okay, let's do this. Let's go 2. Where am I going?
It's the wrong way.
Where am I? Oh!
Don't worry, it's always possible to win. See, just keep leading them away.
Oh, yeah. And because my speed is better than they are.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at you.
I'm going to hit 4 now. Oh! Okay, I'll try one more time. Where am I? There I am.
Okay, yes, hit 6. There you go.
Okay, tell me what number to hit.
Okay, so soon you will hit 2 to go down. All right. Oh, there you go. Hit 2.
It looks
Oh,
pretty
you're gonna
good.
win. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
nice, nice.
This is a this is a close up of your magenta dot and the goal, which is a yellow dot.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I was calling that color cyan before. Cyan's a blue. What am I thinking of?
Science.
I must be
Yes.
on something. Cool. So that's a close up of it. So that must be the ending. The ending must do
Well,
that.
let's have a look.
The ending must do that for us. So clearing the screen, and we're drawing a box, a gray box around the screen.
Yes.
Did you see that gray box?
Because why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay, if we won, then draw the circle, draw the yellow circle. Here we go. Here's the
Yes.
circle and paint it yellow. And then we draw the magenta circle. Else, if we were caught, then we're gonna draw the red circle, that's the bad guy, followed by us, the magenta circle, and followed by another circle that's even bigger. These are all centered in the center of the screen. Okay. You have a circle that's 101.
Yes. Somehow. Yes.
Wait a second. This
And
circle has
somehow
a
I thought this was a good.
this
What's
this
wrong?
this circle is huge. I didn't even see it.
What?
Did you?
Yes. All you have to do is lose. That should be easy.
I'm pretty good at losing. I didn't see the giant circle. Oh, that's the giant circle. Oh, there's a red circle that's just
Yes.
bigger than the, okay. Oh, because that's the one that hit you, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Very good.
And the other one's there because I don't know.
Well, that's the other guy. Far. Yeah, wait a second. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh, is that the, oh, no. That's the pixel. The pixel is the small one. That's just barely larger than,
Oh.
and then that's the outer shell. So these things are like transparent spheres with a nucleus in them.
Yes.
Very good. Well, I have to say that is a really weird program.
It's not that weird. It's a game.
It's a game. It's a game.
It had some interpretive artwork. Oh, and look, there's another line just after all the circle drawing.
It says poop string equals input 1. So we wait for input into poop string. Very definitely your program. And then back here at the end, that's it. That's the ending. All right. Well, I think we did it justice.
Yeah. That program was a good example of the sort of programs I would make all the time. Like just a really simple little game with features that probably didn't work the way I was thinking, and I didn't really correct anything. I would just sit down and hammer it out, and then that was it. It was done.
Yep. I think that's what we all did.
Right. Well, the difference between this program and yours is I don't seem to be really pushing any boundaries.
Yeah, it's just movement, I guess, and distance checking. Although that I would argue that this pushed some boundaries for your brain. This distance function,
Yeah, maybe.
but yeah, cool. Well, that's Escape, and it's aptly named too. Very good, very good. All right. Well, thanks for joining us in this adventure in old code. Have a nice day, and we will see you next time.